I'm going to make myself I don't know really what I would call it. This was something that my mother-in-law showed me how to make over 50 years ago when I was first married. And I'm just calling this corned beef casserole. It's something she made, was probably during the war when food was hard to come by, and this is a cheap meal. And I have carrot, onion, potato, and as I'm only making it for one person, I've got a small casserole dish here. That's what I'm going to make it in, because as I live by myself, I only need small amounts and a small piece of corned beef. So I'm going to start off with cutting the corned beef up into chunks and putting it into the casserole dish. And I'll cut the carrot. Piece that went over there. Put that into the casserole dish. And this is a little gadget I bought for to chop onions up. And it's very handy, saves you your eyes watering. So I just need to chop the onion and drop it into here. Put the lid back on. And it's just a matter of turning the handle backwards and forwards till you get it finely chopped however you want it done. And that's that. Drop the onion in. Now I'm going to slice the potato. Put that in as well. And I'll have a jug here where I'm going to put, this is an OXO cube. I've already squashed it inside the foil, make it easier to get out. You only need one because I'm only making half a pint. And into that I'll add a small amount of corn flour, probably about a half a tablespoon. Add that into the mix. A little bit cold water to mix it. I've already boiled the kettle, so it should come back to the boil again. And the rest of the corned beef, I can make myself sandwiches and maybe some other kind of corned beef hash that you fry up with potato and onion. That's my kettle boiled. And that's half a pint. And then just pour it into the dish. Oops, there's some little bits left in there, don't want to leave any behind. And I'm going to put that in the oven for about an hour and a half. 200. And then put it onto the middle tray, and that should take about an hour and a half. Just come out the oven, it's took about an hour and 20 minutes. And have a look. That's already, the carrots are soft and so are the potatoes. So that's just ready for my tea now. Oh, this is what I'm going to have. I'll put it out onto the plate. I think that's enough for now. This was a meal I used to do for my husband and my kids. I had 3 boys, and when my mother-in-law taught me to make this, she made it for a reason, because she knew our son loved this meal. And between my husband and my 3 sons, they used to eat nearly a loaf of bread with this meal, because I love to dip the bread in the gravy. But I'm not that particularly bothered about as much dipping bread in the gravy, but that's what they seem to like. So I always used to have to make a lot of extra gravy when I made it for them. But seeing it's only myself now, I make it to suit myself. So if anybody wants to make this, you'll have to add a lot more extra stuff, because I've only made it for 1 person. But I could probably get 2 dishes out of what I've made. And it's about 10 minutes preparation time. That's all it takes, and about an hour and a half in the oven. And you don't need to watch it, you just put it in the oven and leave it, and then check it when you think it's ready, which is what I've done. Or I think I'll have a few more carrots on there, because I don't think I've gotten as many carrots out. Sometimes when I make this, sometimes I put mushroom in, but I didn't put any mushroom in this time, so If you like this meal, please put a like and subscribe.